Today we're diving into the fascinating world of cosmic consciousness and how we all have a very powerful cosmic potential inside of all of us. Have you ever thought about how we can be both cosmic and how we can also be individual at the same exact time? How we can make our thoughts and our actions cosmic while not losing sight of our individuality as a unique expression of the divine? Well, that's what we're going to talk about here today. In another video, I talked about Maharishi's 7 states of consciousness, highlighting and spending quite a bit of time on cosmic consciousness. Now, the cool thing about growing into higher states of consciousness, into higher states of awareness, is that as we grow into higher states of consciousness, our thoughts, our deeds, and our actions, they become a lot more powerful. And this is because we gain access to unbounded awareness, which gives our mind access to unbounded potential and, quite frankly, infinite potential, infinite creative potential. And so being cosmic, what does that mean? It means that we have the ability, it means that we are both a point and infinity at the same time. And this means that we can operate at an extremely high level of operation and tackle our wildest dreams while simultaneously not losing sight, or more importantly, not losing our ability to take care of all those little finite details in our life. I'll give you an analogy to kind of explain what I'm talking about. When we think a thought from our ordinary waking state, perhaps the thought is, I'd love to be a CEO one day and own my own company, to run my own show. So we think this thought, we think this dream, but we all face a fundamental flaw of the limited finite mind. Our mind in the normal waking state of consciousness is bound within the confines of time and space. So that means that we start to think of all the reasons why it isn't possible, that there's no way we could become a CEO. We think things like, I'm not smart enough, I don't have the education, it's just not possible. Or even worse, we even start to list some cons of taking on such a big thing like being a CEO. Our fixed mindset, our finite mind starts to say, I really don't want the job anyway. There's all these bad things that come with it. How could I still be a good father? Today's actually Father's Day, so that's a good analogy. How could I be a good husband? How could I be a good wife and a good mother? It's impossible to do it at the same time. I can't do both. It's one or the other. I can be a family man, or I can be a family woman, or I can be a company man or a company woman, but how could I possibly be both? It's insane. I say that's the finite mind operating within the confines of the ego, which the ego operates under the finite rules and finite possibilities. So I think this is the problem we all, in the normal waking state, most of us find ourselves in. The part of us that thinks there's no way we can be cosmic and we can't be individual at the same time. It's either one or the other. We can't be both. On the flip side, when our mind becomes cosmic, when our awareness, that is, becomes cosmic, we don't lose our individuality. So this means that we don't lose our ability to be a good mother or to be a good father, all while also achieving our most wildest dreams, those individual dreams like being the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, something like that. Instead, we actually gain access to our infinite potential because we are both a point within infinity, and we're also infinity itself. A little bit of physics there. And so through cosmic consciousness, we realize that we're not just observing the stars, we are a part of the cosmos itself. We're actually made of the same stuff that we're gazing up at the stars at. We are an expression of infinity. So when our awareness becomes cosmic, we don't lose sight of the organizing power of the unified field. Now, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, he would call this living life to 200%. And so what he means by that is he means that we're living life 100% in the relative, which is always coming and going, and that's the confines of time and space. But with unbounded awareness, we're also living life 100% of the absolute, which is the non-changing, ever-present divine intelligence. And so when we think about it, there are many laws of nature, but there's only one single home for all those laws. By taking our mind there repeatedly through things like meditation, we access the benefits, these infinite benefits, in our daily thoughts, in our daily actions, in our daily deeds. So this is a super quick video, but I wanted to talk about just how powerful we are as individuals, how we really are cosmic. And yes, maybe we are individual, but just because we're a point doesn't mean we're not infinity. We really are the same stuff that we stare up into the sky and look at, those stars. And so in conclusion, if you found this video helpful and you want to learn maybe more about inner vision life, about some of this cool stuff, well, like and subscribe. I am super passionate about these topics. They're things that are near and dear to my heart, and I love sharing them with others. So I hope you stick around for some more videos. I'll be talking about a lot of different cool stuff, and hope to see you on the next one.